So here's the footage that you talked about. I think the snipers, the Soviet training.
Yeah, there's some legit muzzle flashes right there. So he fired 2 shots sort of in our direction and a shot that looks like it went off stage right. But take a look at that again.
Okay.
All right, so that's pretty much aiming down and in front of him. You know, there's this weird thing. It's a little trick. I don't know if this will help anybody in their first-person shooters. But what you're trained to look for is, you know, a little knob on top of a pair of shoulders, because it's impossible for a human being to shoot you with a firearm unless he makes that profile, head above shoulders. So I'm scanning that balcony, as I used to do professionally. I'm seeing 2 heads over shoulders. So I know those are not barbecue grills, outdoor heaters, or whatever. And as he went and to engage us, the first shot, you can kind of see them pull themselves up when they're going to shoot. And I say that because you want to shoot before he gets a chance to shoot you. And you should be able to hit a guy at that range.
And now, I guess this goes back to how warfare is changing. We're seeing drones in Middle East. The Kurdish and the Syrian forces just had, from what I can tell, very one-sided war.
It's truly weird there. You've got the Turks backing up the jihadi elements. Turkey wants a dysfunctional basket case of Syria. The U.S. has traditionally backed the Kurds, who are Muslim, but they are extremely moderate in their religion. Look, their women don't cover their heads. Their women are pretty good fighters. There's complete integration of their armed forces. One thing I noticed when I went through this before the show, it's good that we show this right now, because we're going to see the quality of Kurdish drone attacks as opposed to Ukrainian drone attacks. No one does it better than the Ukrainians.
But I think U.S. approved the Syrian forces fighting against Kurds, which is like how alliances change.
I can't believe it. You know, the Kurds have a saying, only the mountains are our friends. Okay, we've got a quadcopter coming in the usual sort of drop position, coming in low, and I guess that must have been an attack drone because it went right into that Hilux. And these look like they're done for. So went terminal on that one. Looks like he's going terminal on this one. Yep, I saw guys getting behind the hatches there. All right.
Oh, they got reconnaissance drones too.
Yeah, they're getting on those. You know, it's funny, you scan for different things. Now, I'm not a drone pilot, but coming in on a target like that, I'm always looking for what's moving, right? Because unless the turret's pointed at me, it's not going to hurt me. But I'm scanning for, like that guy bailing out. Okay, there's the fuse in front of it. That looked like it hit a generator, maybe. I don't know what that was. Okay, there's the people right there. They can hear that thing screaming in. It looks like it hit low. Doubled back, and
that's like quick training for the people.
That's
it.
Who
are running the drones.
Yeah, well, look at that. That guy's in an anti-aircraft platform and a technical with a 20-millimeter dual-barrel cannon on it, and he can't get guns on. And it's, you know, it's going pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know what? If you are getting attacked in a vehicle in a drone, don't do what this guy did. Get out.
Here's another same Kurdish one. To me, it was more interesting because this happened in front of our eyes. The drone warfare getting invented or innovated, and then it's spreading.
Yeah, Sam, it's the number one thing that kills people in the Ukrainian war. And, you know, it wasn't even invented 5 years ago. It didn't exist. So this is a Kurdish drone strike. You got a thermal view there. You know, he didn't hit either vehicle. He hit between them. Here again, you know, point of impact, point of aim. He's not hitting really what he's aiming at. This is really high. This altitude right here, that's likely, you know, above 1,000 feet. And I say that because when I'm inserting by parachute, and if I'm going in for a halo drop, I always look at the roads, and when I can tell the difference between a pickup truck and a car, I pull my parachute. So you really know what 1,000 feet looks like.
Yeah.
This one, he hit exactly what he was aiming at. He's getting a little better. There again, he's up pretty high.
Is that on the drone operator? You would know because you've been to Ukraine multiple times, right? If the machine shows it's aiming there and it goes somewhere else, that might be the drone not being accurate, right?
Yeah, but you know, we get a little bit of a sampling error because Ukraine is going to release the most accurate drone things, but they don't miss very much. They're really, really good at what they do.
But like here when we see like it's showing the aim here and it's dropping here, who's at fault there, drone or the operator?
Well, it's the video editor. I would have put the little aim point where it actually landed.
Yeah.
But you can
I didn't think of that.
you could see he's off a little bit. But one thing, you know, what I get out of this is, look, this is about 1,000 feet. Well, before they zoomed in.
Yeah.
So, which explains why those people didn't hear the drone. Yeah. So this guy nailed. There were guys standing behind the vehicle, and he got them. So, this was a perfectly placed shot. So again, this is pretty high up, man. Let's see if he hit it. Yeah, and listen, I'm not goofing on him. I couldn't hit it.
Yeah.
But okay, these guys are in what is called a conundrum. They've got a wall which should protect them from something, but it only is a target marker if you're getting attacked from above. And also depends, you know, blast fragmentation rounds, you know, it's got a big burst radius.
And now we have a long clip from Ukraine. A little bit old. This was supposed to be the last video, but we missed it. American volunteer, trench combat.
So there's a lot going on in this one. So he is using okay, I tried to figure out what this is. I'm thinking it's an anti-drone electronic warfare piece of kit. And again, you can goof on me because I'm not certain what it is, but he's aiming it up, and you wouldn't shoot through the cargo net, right? It's not going to do you any good.
Mavic right here spotting.
Yeah, there's one dropping grenades on us.
Mavic right here spotting.
Yeah, there's one dropping grenades on us.
Okay, you can see how dense that soil is. This is a very well prepared position. Okay, those are probably rockets coming in. Artillery. He's using a weapon that I absolutely detest. It's that very short AK-47 carbine. And the barrel is so short, when you shoot it, it gets really hot. And the bullets, after 100 yards, they don't go like this. They keyhole. They spin end over end. It looks cool, but it's like completely worthless. Okay, we got somebody who is not doing too good here. I'm not sure he's with us anymore.
Do we need transport?
He's asking if you are transporting him.
Do we need transport?
He's asking if
I'm here. I wait for guys to help the wounded soldier.
You know, it's kind of weird, but you can tell by the way people are standing around the victim that he's probably gone. It's, you know, if somebody's there, you're kind of holding his hand or keeping on him, and you know, I think this dude's gone. But I don't know. He might be still there. You can hear the Spanish there. There's a lot of Colombians. There's Venezuelans. A lot of Latin Americans in the fight. So somebody's got a heavy machine gun. Okay, I think we got a different guy here. Doing a little better.
Okay. Okay.
The war footage in the reaction you just watched was one of many videos that we record every single week here at Basics Insider. Our goal is to keep you guys informed and share the reality of Ukraine's heroic fight against Russia. We invite many experts like the former Navy SEAL Chuck Farr, who you just watched. But the problem with posting a lot of these war footage is that, well, YouTube guidelines don't really allow us to post them here uncensored. YouTube often restricts our videos or sometimes even outright deletes it. That's why you saw a lot of blurred and censored footage in this clip. So, to be able to show you full uncensored videos, we built our own platform. This is where you can watch these videos in full length, 100% uncensored. That way we can show you the reality of the war and learn from army experts who have real life experience. So you can join the platform by clicking the link in the description or going to basicsinsider.com. You can also scan the QR code on your screen. Now, YouTube has a habit of restricting our videos because it doesn't consider them advertiser friendly. So if you guys can just take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below, it really does help us out with the algorithm a lot.